Thanks for joining us, Fraser. So we understand there are two sides of this agreement, a pro and a con. Can you break down what they are?
Yeah, absolutely. There's two pretty strong divided sides, I guess, as you say. One, of course, is represented by National Chief Cindy Woodhouse-Neepanak, and her argument is that there's a lot of money, and she's right. It's $20 billion more than was originally offered by Canada. Actually $27.8 billion more, so it's a lot of money. The chief also, sort of the elephant in the room, I guess, these days is the government is on maybe borrowed time. It's not going to get reelected. Everyone's talking about that. It was here today, too, so get the deal done. And the other thing is it really focused a lot on taking child welfare money and putting it into the hands of chiefs rather than child welfare agencies. And I think that was kind of a direct shot at Cindy Blackstock and her people, right? That really it's a first step that the AFN is saying, and then it can be more money down the road. But let's get the deal done, and we just don't know what's going to happen with a looming election. On the con side, there's of course people like Cindy Blackstock that say this deal was negotiated behind closed doors, that you really shouldn't trust Canada on its record, that it hasn't come through on compensation. It had to be taken to court and to the Canadian Human Rights Tribunal, so this is not the way to go about this. And they also made a point today also that the funding arrangement is discriminatory based because it's population based on the provinces, which is not based on need, and they say that's not the way you should be doing an agreement, so they're asking chiefs not to vote in favor of this agreement based on that.
We have about 50 seconds left, Fraser. Is there any sense of how chiefs may vote on this agreement tomorrow?
It's really unknown, actually. There's some really heavy hitters on both sides, Basically, you've got, the National Chief, obviously in favor, negotiated. You've got the Chiefs of Ontario that are in favor, Abram Benedict, a lot of lawyers with the AFN outlining their reasons as we speak here. And, you got people like Cindy Blackstock, Ghislain Picard from AFN, Regional Chief for AFN in Quebec, and Terry Teague and BC, and the BC Chiefs not supporting. So it really is hard to tell. I think the one thing is that I don't think there'll be consensus on this issue by the end of this week, regardless of which way the vote goes.
We'll have to leave it there, Fraser. That's APTN's Fraser Needham reporting live from the AFN's Special Chiefs Assembly at the BMO Centre in Calgary.